Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back 2 nights in a row. Who'da thunk it, right? I am just wrapping up lesson number 4 of my Be Magic class, and I was feeling so energized from that class that I decided to hop on and do a quick little video. We're not going to be on here long tonight, but so the title of the this video is how to stop being a failure, and that's really easy. Stop thinking that you're a failure. Okay, the whole reason why you are a failure is because you think you are. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with what you have done in your lifetime. All that matters is the way you view everything that you've done, all of your quote unquote successes and your quote unquote failures. If you start looking at your perceived failures as lessons or as a stepping stone to get you to where you want to go, then it's no longer a failure. It's a puzzle piece to the bigger picture of your success. Okay? That's how you stop being a failure. You're no longer looking at the things that you have done in the past, and I don't care how grimy, how dirty, how wrong it was. When you look at those things as stepping stones to your transformation, to coming into your own, to being a better person, to finding out what your purpose in life is, then it's no longer a failure. You're no longer a failure. You are a person who has said yes to life, who has stepped boldly into life, lived it. And Summer says, I need this. Yes, this is perfect timing. Thank you, Summer. I'm glad you're here. Um, you decided to step boldly into your life and live it. And maybe it wasn't the best choice to do, you know, sell some drugs on the side, or rob a bank, or have sex with a stranger and get pregnant. Maybe it wasn't the best idea at the time. However, everything happens for a purpose, right? So if you have learned from any of your perceived failures in the past, then it is a success because it has gotten you to the place where you are. And you have to understand that everything is phases. Life happens in phases. And there are some things that I have done in the past. I'm not going to share all that with y'all, but I'm not pristine, perfect. My background is very colorful. Okay. I grew up in DC. I grew up in the 80s during the crack cocaine epidemic, and it took a whole lot of mistakes and transformations for me to get where I am. Okay. And I'm still climbing, I'm still going. I'm nowhere near where I vision myself to be. Okay. I'm still becoming that person. And so don't ever feel ashamed of where you've come from, what you're doing, what you did in the past. It doesn't matter. Exactly, Galaxy Nova. No one is perfect. There's not one person on this planet who's perfect. And anybody that is trying to act like they are or posing like they are, you want to be very wary of them, because that's the person who isn't comfortable with themselves. They're not comfortable in their own skin. They don't know who they really are. Because the only way you truly find out who you are is through your struggles, is through your perceived failures. And when you start to tap into who you truly are, you are able to see those things as successes. Okay. Again, I'm not going to get into details about my past, but I am so grateful for all of the things that I did, for all of the things that I experienced, all of the mistakes that I made. I am so grateful for them because it carved me into this person that I am right now. I am able to connect with people on many different levels. I am able to be a chameleon. I can go hang with people on the corner, and I can walk into a boardroom, into the White House, and sit with the best of the best and rub shoulders and have deep conversations with them. But I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have the experiences that I've had. Okay, so I am not a failure. I am a success. because everything that I have done, everything that I've experienced, my background, my family's background, all of the things that I had to endure as a child has built me into this person that I am and the person that I am becoming, okay? So if you look at yourself as a failure, honey, you need to switch all that around and just say, you know what? I am a success because I'm still here. I'm a success because I get a chance to learn from everything that I did, and I get to turn that into an empire, okay? I get to, take my arrest record and use that as a way to inspire other people who might have gone through the same thing to keep going. One of the things that really stuck out tonight in tonight's class was to keep swimming. Even though you may not be able to see the evidence of your goals manifesting or whatever it is that you want to happen, even though you may not be able to see the evidence of that happening, you keep swimming, because let me tell you something. Underneath the surface, it is already designed. It's already designed. It's come together. It was already in existence before you agreed to be the one to bring it to life, before you agreed to say, yes, I'll do that. It was already here. It already existed, right? So all we're doing is catching up to it. That's all we're doing. We're catching up to it. And everything that we have done in the past has been a stepping stone up to right now, this very, very moment. Okay? So you are not a failure. You are worth every single breath, every single molecule, every drop of water. You are worth every bit of it. Okay? And contribute to society. Okay? Step out there and do something amazing for yourself, and then do it for somebody else. Be a beneficial presence on this planet, And you don't have to do anything grand or big and huge, but you can just do simple things that make the world a better place. So maybe that just means tapping into your own inner being. Maybe that just means spending more time with yourself. Maybe that just means, eating better. Maybe that means getting more sleep, because if you are well nourished and well rested, you are a better person. And you have clarity of mind so that you create a space for ideas to flow. You are the vessel through which new ideas come. You are the vessel through which new projects are formed, new businesses are built. Okay? Thank you, Colton. You're great too. Thank you so much. So when you take excellent care of yourself, you become the beacon of light for other people, because you are available to catch. Remember we talked about last night, catching the ideas, okay? So this is the thing. Our subconscious mind, the reason why our subconscious mind is so powerful is because it's connected to the universal mind. The universal mind is where is this frequency there, okay? It's a frequency where all of these divine messages and ideas are floating around. Now, they're available for anybody to catch. But if the idea comes to you, then that means it's yours to do. And you have a job to either step into it and bring it to life and let it come through you, or you don't have to, because it's going to come. It has to express through us, okay? Self-care has to come first. This is what Summer is saying. I beat myself up for not helping as much as I should, but I feel I need to heal before I can fully. Absolutely. You have to heal yourself before you can assist somebody else. You're on an airplane and they tell you, in the event that the cabin pressure changes, you need to put your mask on first before you put your baby's mask on. Because if you can't breathe, you can't help somebody else, right? So let's get back to this collective consciousness. So if you don't act on the idea that your conscious mind grabbed out of the ethers, If you don't act on it, somebody else is going to act on it. You know how many ideas I have had? And I'm like, oh my God, that's an amazing idea, but I didn't move fast enough on it. And literally a month later, I look up and somebody else has done it already. So, and it doesn't mean you still can't do it, because you can put your own spin on it and nobody's going to do it the way you do it. You'll bring your own essence to whatever it is. So there's nothing new on the planet. You know, everything has been done at some point, but you'll bring your own essence to it. So I'm saying all this to say, you have got to get out of that low vibrational frequency, those low vibrational thoughts. Hold on, let's see. Somebody here is saying, I've experienced this word blockage, not being able to write or do anything creative, so annoying, but your channel has been a huge inspiration. P.S. Love your channel. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your support. Colton M says, could you do more hypnosis videos? They're always so good. Thank you, Colton. As I said last night in my previous video, this channel is transitioning into more of a teaching type of a channel. So there's going to be a lot of different things that I talk about dealing with the mind and transformation and human potential and personal development. Now, there will be times where I create a meditation or a hypnosis video, and then there'll be links in the description box below whatever video that is to my Vimeo, where you can rent the hypnosis. And the reason why I'm offering them now for rent is to stay in integrity with my clients who invest their money in my services and my hypnosis services. And it won't be, the rent is the money is, it's not going to be super expensive. I'm talking about maybe $3 to $5 at most. Okay. And this is for like 15 to 30 minute long hypnosis sessions. All right. Whereas I have clients that pay hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars for my service. So I want to stay in integrity with that, and also and I said it last night and I won't stay too long on it. The subliminals that I do, I'm not saying mine are better than anybody else's, but they come from another place, y'all. They are channeled, okay? They're special, and I know that they're beneficial. I know that they're helping people. So we have to exchange energy. We have to, you know what I mean? I love to teach, and I love to give of my time and my energy freely. However, there's certain things that do need we need to exchange energy for that. All right. So maybe $3 to $5 at most for renting them. I'll also be creating more. Hypnotherapy MP3s that you can download from my website. Okay. So all of the ones that I put on Vimeo, they'll be available on my website for you to purchase and download and just always have them. All right. Plus I have tons of free videos still up. I'm keeping my free, the hypnosis videos that I've done already will remain. You will always be able to access them and go back and listen to them. But moving forward, that's going to be the structure of this channel. Okay. I hope you guys can understand that. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your support. You guys are amazing. You have helped me grow this channel, and I'm excited about it growing even more. And also, the renting the hypnosis will help to support the channel as well. Okay, so I hope that you guys, I hope that's cool with everybody. But getting back to moving into a space where you are a creative being, okay? You cannot have negative self-talk sabotaging you, because that's what's going to happen. If you walk into and you say, man, I'm a failure. I wake up every day and I look at the things that I haven't done, or I look at the things that I have done, and I've hurt this person, and I've said this wrong thing to this person or that person. That's not doing anything. That's not helping you. That's not raising your vibration. You have to be able to look at those perceived failures as an opportunity to expand, to do better, to be better, to grow. And it's all about doing your shadow work. That's the shadow work. When you're able to look at your perceived failures and be like, I wonder Why did I do that? How was I feeling when I did that? When you're able to tap into that and say, wow, where did that emotion come from? When was the first time I felt that emotion? And you're able to backtrack and do that timeline therapy, which is something that I teach in my coaching class, how to fall into the timeline and walk back, all the way back and tap into that emotion where you first experienced that emotion, when you first experienced that event that set the tone for the rest of your life, and you can go in there and you can clear it out and release it and move forward as a more empowered, a more focused, a more clear-minded being where you can create from a place of power, okay? When you're able to do that, you're always successful. Because now you're using your pain, you're creating from your pain. You're using that pain and you're able to build something, you're able to create from it. And even if it's just creating forgiveness for yourself and freeing yourself up, the more free you are, the more space you have to be creative, okay? The more free you are internally, makes you more free in the physical world. And the more free you are in the physical world, the more you're able to do. You have more energy, you have more strength, you have more creative ideas flowing through you. You're attractive, your light is shining, you're attracting people to you. People just want to give you stuff. They just want to give you opportunities. They just want to help you out. They just want to give you a raise. They don't know why. They just want to give you $1,000. They don't know why. They just want to, help your business grow. And they don't know why, and you don't know why, because you haven't done anything for it. The only thing you did was raise your vibration and clear out any mess, crap, muck, self-sabotaging, self-talk, resistance. You cleared all of that out because you're doing your inner work. Okay, and step one of doing that inner work is to transform your perceived failures into successes. Okay, so let's look at what some of you guys have said. Hold on, let's look. Amoria says, you're so generous with your gifts. Very excited to be taught by you and grow with your channel. Thank you, Amoria. I'm so happy to be back. It feels really, really good. Summer, your hypnosis videos have always affected me on such a deep level, unlike any other hypnosis. We're very spiritual. Thank you, Summer. I appreciate that. Galaxy Nova, I need to stop down talking myself. Yes, stop it. Stop it. And this is how you stop it. I'm about to tell you how you can stop that. When you hear, this is the thing, Galaxy Nova, let me ask you this question. Before the down talking or the negative self-talk happens, what thought enters your mind before that happens? Can you answer me that question? If you're still here. Okay, I don't know if they're still here or not. So basically, whenever the negative self-talk begins, before the negative self-talk happens, there's a thought. Something has triggered a thought, okay, to initiate that negative self-talk. That thought is, hold on, I'll just hear in my head that you fail at everything. Okay, so that thought is linked to an event that took place in your past. And you may not even be fully aware of the exact event, or you might be. Some people know, it was when my mother, told me I did horrible on my recital. See, most people do know. So what you have to do is you have to take yourself back to that time. Okay, you don't have to relive it. I don't like telling people relive it and bring it back up and relive it again. No, don't relive an event that was traumatizing, but just you can play the observer. Okay, so it's like you go back to that time and you're outside looking at the event, you're in the event, it's like a picture or a movie playing, and what you do is you repetitively bring that picture up, pull up the emotion, and clear it away, okay? And flood yourself with a good feeling. And you can do this in meditation or hypnosis, whatever you want to call it, okay? Do that 10 times. Do it 10 times and speed it up every time you do it, okay? Bring up the picture or the movie of that event. Bring up the emotion. Shatter the page or shatter the screen or white out the screen, black out the screen, whatever you want to do, okay? Whatever feels good to you. And then throw up a positive picture, okay? Something that makes you feel good, something that replaces that. Do that 10 times, okay? And keep doing that, and then check back in with yourself, bring it up again, and see if you still have the same intense emotion around it. And if you do, keep doing it. Keep switching it out. If you don't, then take that as a sign that you have just cleared some mental and emotional baggage that has been holding you back for a really, really long time. And guys, let me tell you something. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn out process, okay? Some things are a little bit deeper, like, sexual trauma, abuse. Those types of things are a lot deeper, and I would highly recommend that if you have experienced something like that, that you do go seek help from a licensed therapist, a psychologist or a psychotherapist, and also in conjunction with that, work with a spiritual practitioner, a hypnotherapist, somebody that is an energy worker. If you bring those two components together as you're moving through your healing process, I guarantee you're going to experience some tremendous, amazing results, okay? So I'm here to teach you guys how to move through these issues, because I hear a lot of people saying, oh, you've got to be stronger, you've got to be smarter, you've got to be better, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, but nobody really gives tools on how to do it. Somebody does, but I haven't really run across that much, for free anyway. So try that, Galaxy Nova. If you're dealing with something on a deeper level, I would highly recommend that you seek the counsel. Great, you're already seeing a hypnotherapist. That's amazing. Awesome, 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 awesome. So there you go. There you have it. Okay, and try that little exercise too on your own time. All right. Let's see. You know what, LH, let me check and see, because they should be in stock, but because they're MP3s, they're digital downloads, they should never be out of stock. But let me check on that for you, and what I will do is, if you can, I think these end up down in the description box as comments, and when I'll check it as soon as I get offline, and once I fix that issue, I'll let you know, okay? Colton M, any tips on improving confidence? Improving confidence is this is the thing. You're welcome. I will definitely get back to you. So this is the thing about confidence. Confidence, or lack of confidence, and it's not even that you lack the confidence, it's a fear of having it. If you can tap into what that fear is around being confident. Maybe somebody told you, don't toot your own horn. And I don't know what the situation is, but usually when it's a lack of confidence, it comes from someone, usually in childhood. All of you, I'm telling you guys, all of it is usually taking place in childhood, okay? Sometimes things happen later on in life that cause a trauma and cause these issues to crop up, but usually it's from childhood. So somebody told you, don't be too cocky, don't toot your own horn, don't boast, don't brag, right? Okay, so usually when somebody says, I need to feel more confident, it's usually because they're afraid to tap into their confidence for fear of appearing braggadocious or arrogant, okay? That now maybe that's the case with you. Would you say that's the case with you, Colton? Or do you think it's coming from somewhere else? Because it could also be, okay, there you go. Yes, totally. So if you, again, the same thing I was talking about with the movie picture, right? If you can tap into the event that took place the first time you remember feeling like, oh, I shouldn't be confident. I shouldn't, you know, seem like I know too much, or I'm smart, or I'm good at what I do. I should dim my light. If you can remember the first time in your life where you felt like that, and you can go back to that event, okay, again, look at it as an observer. You're on the outside, like you're looking at a picture, at a movie playing, and keep switching it out. Keep switching it out for the image that you want to see. Okay, you want to see yourself more confident. You want to see yourself not giving a fuck about what anybody thinks. That's a curse. You're not supposed to curse on YouTube, right? Okay. Not caring about what anybody thinks. Okay. See yourself in that light and keep switching that out and switching that out. Again, if it's something on a more, if there's deep trauma around that event, then you want to seek the help of a therapist, okay, in conjunction with a hypnotherapist, somebody that does energy work, a Reiki healer, an NLP practitioner, okay? All right, any more questions? All right, guys, well, you know, you're very, very welcome. Very welcome. So I just wanted to hop on here tonight and say this, since I already had, I had my little jewels and stuff on. I don't have a lot of makeup on today, but I don't care. But I was already in the mood. I had everything set up already, so I said, well, let me just jump on really quickly and send a message. You're welcome, Galaxy Nova. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, guys, so I look forward to being back on here. I actually have a ton of topics to talk about, so I will be back. And I am going to take a look at my website. You're welcome, Jared. Thank you, Bridget. I'm going to go take a look at my website, and I will leave a little comment down below and let you guys know when that issue is fixed, okay? You guys have an incredible night. Have a good night, Colton. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any comments, leave them down below. You can always talk to me. You can always do a free consultation if you schedule it on my website. It's a 20-minute free phone consultation. It's just to talk to me about whatever issue you want to work on, and I can tell you how hypnosis or some other service that I provide might be able to help with that. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Galaxy Nova. Yay. Listen to one of my hypnosis videos to help you go to sleep. There's several of them on there, so check them out and see which one. The one of me with my hair kind of like this, like out, I think I'm in my bedroom or something like that. Check that one out. That one puts me to sleep. That's a good one. That's the one that has the most views. I think it's like 20,000 views or something on that one. So find that one and use that one. That'll help. All right. I love you guys. I will see you very soon. I don't know when yet. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just free flowing. Okay. Love you.